Hi guys, I'm Shmi. Hello and welcome back to the channel where today you join me at SEMA in Las Vegas to take a look at some of the craziest new Toyota Supras in the world. Since the latest 5th generation, the A90 Supra launched, the tuning and modification industry has been going wild for this thing, and some of the best creations are all going to be on display in the halls here at SEMA. Now better still, we're also going to catch up with Cody Walker to tell you about the chance for one of you to win a new premium spec Supra along with $50,000 of customization to customize and modify the car to your heart's content along with Omaze. Better still, taxes and shipping are included, and you'll find all of the details at omaze.com/shmi down in the description below if you'd like to find out more, as well as supporting and helping out a good cause along the way. For now though, there's a lot to see. It is a very big show. Let's go and explore here at SEMA. How about this then, to get us started? This is TheStradman's Toyota GR Supra. This is the exact same car that I actually filmed with James during Monterey Car Week back in August. It was completely stock at the time, one of the 1,500 launch editions. It was black with red mirrors. Now, of course, a massive overhaul. Super cool to be able to see this to get us started. It's wearing the Pandem Widebody kit with the riveted on sections. Look at how wide that arch is. It's sitting incredibly low. It's got the white wheels going on, the full satin purple wrap, matching Stradman's kind of style. You've got all of these add-on parts all around. Look at the size of this wing at the very back. Of course, you've got the exhaust system as well. These Supras, I mean, what are we talking? Ride height, wheels, body kits, wings, exhaust. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that, but he brought the car over from Utah, and he's got it on show right here at SEMA Central, which is super cool. So this is, well, I guess Supra number 1 of the day, an amazing project, looking fantastic, and a big congrats to him on getting this completed. Also made the badge white as well to match with the wheels I spot. But yeah, this is what's happening with Supras. The modifications are going crazy with these things, and that's just the beginning. And this, by the way, is quite how busy SEMA is going to be. There are a lot of people here today, in fact, absolutely swarming. I will do my best to be able to see each of the cars that we're going to visit, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. Bear with me, but we will see what else we can find. The thing with this show is that it's gigantic. It takes forever to get around, but you've got all sorts of variety, from something like that to, well, a Ferrari just up there as well. Everything that you could possibly want to see around the halls of SEMA. So I'm going to do my best to try and find all of the Supras. Then, like I said, we're going to catch up later with Cody Walker, brother of Paul Walker, who I think had a big part in making the Supras quite as famous as they are, particularly the Mark IVs. But we'll catch up with Cody later on to talk a bit more about what we're doing, having teamed up with Omaze, and about what you might be able to win in terms of a Supra and the customization that you can do with Cody before taking delivery with him out in Los Angeles as well. But I'm going to see what I can find, keep going through, keep doing my best to find the next big Supra project. This Supra is sitting with white line suspension, lowered down, and I don't think you could even fit a finger between the tyres and the arches. At the back again, we've got a carbon fibre bootlit spoiler, some carbon add-ons around the back, around the side skirts. You come all the way around towards the front as well. The big carbon splitter all the way running around. Towing eye installed, just a touch more sporty. I think slightly tinted lights on the badge as well. Stealthy, menacing look. The satin white with the black stripe design that it's got over it too. This Supra is TJ Hunt's car. It was revealed earlier today. Their own design of the body kit from Street Hunters, and you've got the carbon splitter sitting lower. We're seeing a trend here. New wheels, of course, with the wide body package, and a spoiler at the rear, which has the carbon fibre for the top section, and the mounts that come around towards the side, and neatly line up with the lines that you have at the back of the car. Again, sitting low here with MagnaFlow. Exhaust system at the back too. And they're presented earlier on this morning, I believe. We're definitely establishing a theme with the Supras, the types of modifications that are done, the really wide bodies, front and rear, that kind of style of shape for the rear wing. This car is right down on the ground, like literally right down to the floor. And you can see the wheels and tyres sitting up into the arches as well. But looking really cool. In fact, if we come around towards the back, look at how wide this is. Look at how wide those arches are. That's the other side so you can see it. Look at this. Look at the shape of this thing, how it cuts in with the body and then comes out about another foot for the rear arch. And this car as well, I can see a cage inside. We've got a tank, what do we have? Airlift back there, airlift performance, the suspension. Not so standard, hey? Not so standard. It wouldn't be a visit here then without a stop at the Toyota stand, where there must be about 20 Supras in total. Of course, given the nature of the car, there was always going to be a strong turnout here, and this in front of us is the 3000 GT. We actually saw some spy shots and preview images of this ahead of SEMA, but the car, like some of the others, it's lower, the wide body, the larger wheels. You've actually got those vents on the bonnet as well, aggressive front end, a large spoiler around at the back, and this is actually a tribute from TCD, Toyota Customizing and Development, to the 1994 Mark IV Supra 3000 GT. Looks incredible in the brushed aluminium effect as well. We've got some normal cars, the premium spec. Hey Cody, how are you?
What's going on, man?
Good to see you.
Good
you
to
well?
see you as always. Yeah, man, really good.
Keeping busy today?
Absolutely, it's always a zoo here at SEMA.
There's a lot going on, so much to see, a huge exhibition space, and there are a lot of Supras as well.
The time. It's the year of the Supra.
Definitely, that's for sure. Lots of customization, which actually can lead us on very nicely to what's going on.
Yeah, so this year I actually teamed up with Omaze for a campaign to raise funds for the charity that Paul founded called Reach Out Worldwide. And so people can actually donate for a chance to win a new 2020 GR Supra and $50,000 worth of modifications. So it's a really cool opportunity, and it's also for a great cause. So really excited about that.
And the information about this you'll find in the description down below over with Omaze. But how cool is it to see the inspirations today, to go around, see some of these, I guess, different examples of what people have actually been doing with this car?
Yeah, it's always wild, right? It's like the imagination. Everything is here, so it's really cool.
I think from the very beginning of the Mark V Supra, modification, customization was going to be one of the big things about it.
Of course.
And well, someone out there might be in with a chance to actually win and have the opportunity to do this, and then come visit you out in Los Angeles as well,
right. Yep.
See the car. So all the information is down below. Thank you very much for popping by.
Hey man, Tim, always a good time to see you, brother.
Likewise, great to see you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, have a good time, man.
As well as the 3000 GT, let's have a look at some of the other cars that Toyota have assembled here on their stand, starting with what they call the Hyper Boost. Have a look at this, with quite an angular rear wing going on up there. Again, carbon fiber adorning the car, sitting I think at more like the normal ride height, but with a few upgrades to the wheels, for example. If we keep coming through, here we have the Performance Line Concept, which is much more akin to the road car, but of course plus some extra carbon fiber. Around the front, the carbon pieces running all the way around, similar to the normal design, again around the side skirt, and this add-on piece that you have on the door, which is quite an unusual piece of design, but enables and of course opens modification options. Some of the sharp creases you can see fitting with the body lines. Around the back, again, we've got a carbon spoiler, and look at the size of those exhaust tailpipes. That's gigantic. Perhaps a little bit unnecessary, but probably sounds rather good if you were to hear it. These cars are the normal Toyota GR Supra Premium, so you've got the 3-litre engine making 335 brake horsepower, 340 PS, the standard car, so to speak, as it's been launched, and I think we've got those in yellow and white, and also here in red as well. If we come on through though, there are some more to see. This is the GT4 concept, so a concept GT4 race car. Now GT4 series cars have to be based on the majority of the bodywork from the road car, so that's why it looks quite so similar, but inside, stripped out cage, racing seat, racing controls, and of course set up to go out onto the track. If we come through, this is the Heritage version, so this is done as a concept basically to be inspired by the Mark IV. You can see that with the front splitter and the shape of the rear spoiler, but based on the confines and the bodywork of the Mark V as it comes. Coming through though, look at this. Look at the colour of this. This is called the Wasabi. Very, very bright green. The white accents as well. The lower splitter added on down at the bottom, and an unusual style of wing. In fact, we haven't seen that many wings like this, which are on the top. They tend to come in from the sides. And in white, and look at the exhaust. Look at that. Look at the exhaust design that they've done here. That's actually really quite cool. I like that. That's unique. Haven't seen anything like that today. So shout out to those exhaust tailpipes. Very, very cool. We've also got a pace car. And yeah, not a bad stand here. Plus there are actually some more projects outside to go and see too. Out here then we have a line of another 5 Supras to take a look at from different partners. This one very much looks like it's come straight from a racetrack. That gigantic rear wing directly off a race car it would seem, and then around the front it actually matches as well with the support struts holding on the front splitter down there. Coming on through, a few different wheels, small parts on the exterior of some of these cars. There is just this endless supply of Toyota Supras at this show. As Cody said, it is very much the year of of the Supra with all of the different modifications that everybody has been making to them. The Speed Industry GR Supra. Have a look at this one. Look at the rear deck. We'll get to that. It's the auto-tuned GR Supra, but that is completely different to anything I've seen on any of the other cars. The new rear deck lid, carbon fibre for that instead of the glass. Maybe it's over the top of the glass, but it gives it quite an aggressive look from around the back. And again, new exhaust tailpipes, new wheels, new familiar parts that we're seeing across many of these different modified Toyota Supras. Have a look at the wing at the back of this car. That's a different design, the swan neck style mounting position from the very centre, and a ducktail as well underneath that too. Also carbon fibre, mix of parts that are carbon and parts that aren't, and some that are sitting at different ride heights versus others. This is largely factory in terms of the body. You can see a new lower side skirt that it's got, but we are literally seeing the world's kind of greatest tuned and modified Supras so far. Have a look at that. They put the ear wing bucket seats from Recaro inside the Supra also. Well, that's quite different, that's for sure. Around the front, the cutaways, look at that, that's really cool. Cutaways, kind of like a GTE race car or something behind the front wheels, and then a very angular and aggressive spoiler down there at the front. In fact, more changed on that than initially met the eye. And here we have probably one of the craziest, I think, that we've actually seen today out of all of the different Supra modifications. You've got some small little flicks up here. Have a look at that installed towards the rear, flicking air up, and look at that gigantic rear wing mounted from the number plate area. A massive, 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 massive genuine picnic table, more like a bar table because of how high it is, hanging out over the back of the car, and a crazy wrap design on this one as well. This is literally one of the craziest of all of the Supras that have been here at SEMA this year, and it really has been a show of these things. But that wing is aggressive. That's mean. That is literally kind of like almost at kind of shoulder height. You can just about see that, how high it is, right at the roofline of the car, and fitted and installed just down here. Look at this, even the riveted on rear spoiler section. The car has two, all from carbon fibre. Insane. I have a question for you guys. Are you bored of Supras yet? How many have we seen today? This one is the first that I have seen that has yellow headlights at least, but some of the similar-ish kind of parts and body design. Around the back again, we've got the swan neck style rear wing. Then here, we've got the brackets that hold it on, the Pandem kit. Look at that. This is the same kit the TheStradman has. It is so ridiculously wide. Normally, the car edges kind of here, and then you've got that huge amount extra on both sides, which just makes it utterly absurd. You've got the towing eye installed at the rear as well. Just getting a little bit crazy really, aren't they? These insane Supra kits that we're seeing today. This red one is wearing black diamond wheels, slightly lowered, nothing too crazy, no body kits or extreme wings or anything like that. And I actually quite like the colour of the wheels against the red. The kind of dark gold bronze colour, red calipers, and of course the bright red gloss paintwork. And one of the less crazy cars, in fact, basically standard just with different tyres. And in fact, that actually makes it more unique than many of the insane packages that we've seen on Supras so far today. I'm a fan of this one. The spec works against the bright yellow, the almost kind of mustard colour, but looking very nice under the lights here. We've got some Koenig wheels, the exterior package with the splitter and the side skirts I think we've seen earlier, and again with the rear wing that mounts onto the top of the boot lid and also around the diffuser too. Sitting maybe ever so slightly a touch lower than standard, but the contrast of these parts against the bright yellow works very well. And overall actually, I really quite like that. The Supra looks good in this colour. Gloss black A-pillars as standard, and also the satin black mirrors. Perhaps gloss and satin, slightly odd. You've got satin parts all the way around the rest of the car. But overall, I think that's quite tidy, quite clean. Another quite tasteful package on the car, nothing to the lower section, just the contrast over the lip. I think that might even just be a vinyl. Obviously the contrast of the door piece that we have here, just small touches that make it a touch different. Also the roof being in gloss black. Nothing too crazy, just some different wheels. Again, kind of dark brown almost on those. Just small little things to make the car unique without being a complete over-the-top body kit. Not that I have anything against some of the crazy over-the-top body kits that we've been seeing today. What a day this has been at SEMA, and coming outside, the sun is setting but the lights of the Las Vegas Strip, an amazing place, and so much as well. We have seen all of the Supras Supras, but there are also pickup trucks, there's a drift arena, there are supercars, and all of the different companies that make these modifications and various parts. But we have seen, as I said, the craziest Supras in the world. Cars with wide body kits, with splitters, diffusers, massive spoilers. They've got different wheels, suspension systems, seats inside, everything changed. Some of the best that have been created worldwide so far, plus some of the concepts from Toyota with the GR Supra themselves. Out here though, you can see it's busy, everyone heading home from the end of the day. But do go and check out Omaze, omaze.com/shmee. A big shout out and thanks goes to Cody Walker as well for coming to say hello earlier, but also what they're doing, supporting Reach Out Worldwide. And remember, by making a donation, you'd be entered for the chance to possibly win a GR Supra plus $50,000 to customize it and then collect the car as well with Cody in Los Angeles. So do follow that link if you'd like to find out more and support Reach Out Worldwide along the way. A good cause to get behind too. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the Supras here at SEMA today, surrounded by the crowds, everybody heading off. But that is it for this time, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.